It's just us against the world.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top. Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Bama versus the World. I am your host, Big Mike. We are brought to you by the Herbert Raj podcast. As you can see by the logo up in the top right of your screen. Hopefully it's in the top right of your screen because that's where it's at on mine, and I just didn't confuse you. But I'm joined every week. You guys know how we work, Bama versus the World. We have our two competitors. We have Mr. Bama. Mr. Bama, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing fantastically splendid on this beautiful Friday evening. Mike, how are you doing?
I would expect nothing less, and I am doing the same, fantastically splendid. Ready for some college football. Ready for this weekend, and we can't forget our guest this year. They were not as hospitable last year because they made it rain the whole time we were down there in the South Florida Bulls. But welcome in, Mr. South. I guess you got your name as South Florida, so I won't call you Mr. Bull. We'll just call you Mr. South Florida. How you doing tonight?
You can call me whatever you want, but we finna whoop y'all tomorrow. You got lucky last year. We beat y'all. We played y'all so tough last year that your starting quarterback left to go play a whole nother sport. So this year you have no excuses. I mean, you got worse in the offseason. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, hey, how you guys doing? Yes, thanks for having me on.
Doing all right. Thanks for that early analysis. But it is
tomorrow.
I
can't say I'm surprised. They've been talking a lot of junk on Twitter this week.
Because we're about to back it up.
I have heard that as well. And it was a very close game. Of course, Alabama did start its third string quarterback in this game, who now is a national championship lacrosse player at Notre Dame.
Yep.
Congratulations to Mr. Buckner and the Notre Dame Fighting Lacrosses for their championship there. But we will get back to football, and tomorrow, Mr. Bama.
Hold on, Mike. I just saw the light go out for South Florida. Did you not pay your bill, or are you okay? I just saw the light go out.
Actually, we're staying in Tuscaloosa right now. So did you not pay your bill, Mr. Bama?
I live in Texas.
So did you not pay your bill, Mr. Big Mike? This is y'all.
I always pay my bills. I can't help that you couldn't afford a decent B&B or hotel or whatever, that you're having lighting issues. That sounds like a you problem.
He's probably
you should take some of the money we're paying you for this game and get better lodging.
He's probably
would
saying
be what
like
I would say to that.
America's best
all that trash you want the day before.
Although I will say I do like the decor behind you. I like the bed set up very nice. It looks very good. Maybe they spent all the money on the bed instead of the power bill.
Yeah,
but I digress. And we will actually get to.
But this is a 2 versus 1. You big wimps.
Wimps? Who says that word anymore? WIMPS? Who says that?
We talked about this.
Oh, sorry.
I guess since one of y'all is spelling, the other one has no idea what you're talking about.
I don't spell. There's pictures. That's why that's why we're on a video format. That way I can see the pictures. But at some point tonight, we will talk about the game.
Yeah.
We will get started. Mr. Bama, good week last week. You guys had a really good game against Western Kentucky. Coming in again, tough game last year against the South Florida Bulls. They will now come into Tuscaloosa. What are you looking for tomorrow's game?
I'm looking for us to maintain the same type of intensity that we had on defense from last week. Looking to carry that on this week. I've already predicted that we will have another interception tomorrow. Not sure who it's going to be. If it's Sab again, I'm fine. Honestly, I don't care as long as we get some turnovers. Offensively, I think we're gonna demolish them. We're gonna run all over them with the run game. Jam and Justice will eat. We'll probably get another third string guy in there since the score is going to get out of hand. Hopefully Jalen can spread the ball around a little more. Looking to him have around 250. I would love for him to have a 300-yard passing game, but I just don't know how long he's going to actually play.
300 yards, but that's fine. Sorry.
Okay.
Didn't realize
are you going to show some respect here, or are you just going to keep talking?
Probably keep talking, to be honest.
Okay.
We don't respect you guys.
That's probably fair. If you follow the South Florida Bulls on Twitter, you'll know that they'll probably keep talking.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, but like I was saying before,
it's been a war of words on the internet
by the bald-headed guy. I'm looking for. I'm hoping that Milroe can get I would love to see him get around 300 yards passing, but again, I don't know how long he's going to play. We're 31-point favorites. So with us covering, and I do feel like we will cover, I don't see him playing the entire 4 quarters.
And we will, we did hear a little early analysis, but we will see if you stick with that, Mr. South Florida. What are you looking for in the game tomorrow?
Getting Milroe benched 2 years in a row against us. This time for poor play. I mean, the kid doesn't stand a chance. Like you guys lost Saban. I mean, we're finna whoop y'all. You got lucky last year. It is over.
What do you have that makes you think that you're gonna whoop us?
Thank you. That was actually my next question. I appreciate the jump.
Last year, you guys could barely handle us, and I don't feel like you got any better in the offseason. I mean, you might as well rename the stadium tomorrow to the South Florida Bulls Stadium.
Okay. Now he's crossed the line, Mike. Now he's crossed the line. Okay. If I find out, go ahead. I'm sorry, Mike.
No, you're good. Finish your statement.
If I find this guy and see this guy in person, I'm going to strangle him, Mike. I don't know. He just disrespect because he knows they're renaming the stadium tomorrow. He knows what's going to happen. We're honoring Nick Saban. He just kind of disrespected Alabama football and Nick Saban all in one sentence. And Mike, I can't take it. I can't take this much longer.
Just take some deep breaths. Do your breathing.
Calm down.
Well, I'm not gonna say that.
Calm down.
There you go. Deep breaths in and out. But as mentioned, they are actually renaming the field Saban Field to honor Coach Saban, who was there. And I did look at the forecast, and it is not supposed to rain, thankfully. That was a huge part of the game last year.
Had your ceremony during the bye week. That was your best chance to have a victory on the same day.
Okay.
Just saying.
I hope I see this guy in person. I'm gonna break
with that,
his cheap glasses.
I don't know that I'm gonna, get control back in with the War of the Worlds or War of Words. See, again, can't talk. That's why I can't read either. So we will jump straight into final predictions for the score. Mr. South Florida, with all your confidence, everything going on, what is your prediction for the game in Tuscaloosa tomorrow?
I think we're gonna win 31-3. You guys robbed somebody's kicker, so you got to put him up for something. So he'll get you 3 points. So I think we win 31-3.
Okay, 31-3 from Mr. South Florida. We will turn to you, Mr. Bama. What do you expect the score to be tomorrow in Tuscaloosa?
He's going to say like 31-6. He'll get.
As I mentioned previously, I do think we'll cover the 31-point spread. Western, we were lucky not lucky, but it was nice to see a shutout Western Kentucky last week. I don't think we'll shut out South Florida. I would imagine they score. I'll give them 7. I'll give them 7 points tomorrow. With that being said, I'm leaning towards about 50-7. I'm gonna make it a nice large victory. I'm gonna say 50-7. Yes, 50-7.
You must be adding in practice points.
All right. So there we have it. 31-3 from Mr. South Florida, 51-7 from Mr. Bama. And as much as I feel like I'm going to regret this, I will turn to both of you for any last comments for the game tomorrow. And we will start with the visitors from South Florida. Mr. South Florida, any last thoughts or comments on tomorrow's game?
I'll sleep like a baby tonight because this is going to be light work tomorrow.
Okay. Mr. Bama, the floor is yours. As the home team, you will have the last word. What are your thoughts?
I'm going to say the same thing he just said. I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight because it's going to be light work tomorrow. I don't see us having any issues at all.
Imagine that.
All right. So very similar messages from both fan bases. Hopefully it does, turn out to be a good game. We will see tomorrow with the dedication of Saban Field and the rematch of one of the tougher games that Alabama had last year. Alabama versus South Florida tomorrow night in Tuscaloosa. Hope everybody watches and have a great weekend. And as always, roll Tide.
Roll Tide.